All right. I pulled out the Oracle, the Occult Tarot Oracle deck, which is tarot with Goetia Oracle aspects, because the collective energy has been loud and the call for me to do this has been strong this morning. So if this found you, it's probably because your guides are trying to slide a message through. If not your guides, your higher self, the Most High, the universe, or something that you believe in. All right. So excuse me. Take a breath and clench your jaws, sip water. We're going to tune in. I ask for your wise and well ancestors, as well as my wise and well ancestors, to open the path for a clear message. I ask for protection in the name of the Most High, to filter out anything, any entity, ancestor, being, or aspect, including shadow aspects, that could self-sabotage from hearing or receiving this. May familiar spirits' ears be distorted, and may this reading only resonate with those that it's meant for. If it sounds like gobbledygook to you, then you are not who it's for. Now, with that being said, take a breath and clench your jaw, sip your water. Let's tune in and see where you are energetically. Take what resonates, skip what doesn't. First card, Seven of Pentacles, represented by Nibirius. For me, the Seven of Pentacles represents realizing that there's something you might want, but that you're going to have to want it bad enough to work on it. You're going to have to desire it enough to put in the work, the internal work, the external work, and the work of skill building related to that outcome in order to get that. The Seven of Pentacles in this deck is represented by Nibirius. The deck says that Nibirius teaches arts, sciences, and rhetoric, restores lost honor and dignity, and takes honor and dignity from others. With that being said, I feel like in general, Nibirius is actually great for business negotiation as well as being a smooth talker. So this may be a sign that it's time to up your charisma, it's time to polish your social skills, and that these things may really assist when it comes to acquiring what it is that you desire but may have to put in a little work for. Second card I'm getting is the Seven of Cups, Osei. Osei is a spirit who helps with perception and subtlety. What you're seeking may require a change in self-concept, a change in the way you position yourself, a change in the way you position what it is that you offer to the market, whether you're offering yourself as an employee, as a potential spouse, as an influencer, whatever it is you are doing. Nibirius and Osei together say it's time for you to really take a look at how you are being perceived and really weigh out how can you sculpt your self-concept, which is the way you really see yourself, and have wired yourself to think, perceive, value, and behave. Um, How does that need to change in order for you to get those things you want? So not only do you have to look at how you're showing up on the outside to people, you really have to start with what's going on inside and really how you're perceiving yourself. The Seven of Cups says that there can be illusions in how you're seeing yourself. Um, if, you're one of those people who tend to think that shit, there's nothing wrong with you, you're perfect as you are, but the results don't match what you're thinking, respectfully, this could be a sign that you're a little delusional and need to take a step back and take a look at it. Third card, Four of Cups. That's basically confirmation for me that again, it might be time for you to take a step back, look at your perspective, and make sure you're not overlooking who you are, what you have, and what is going good for you right now. The Four of Cups is represented by Shacks, and the card says that Shacks steals or fetches anything requested, including money and horses. He reveals secret things. He brings questionable familiars. I wouldn't say all of that, but I would say that Shax is great with revealing the truth and extracting secrets. He's also good at removing what's harmful, removing toxic people, attachments, blocks, and he can basically see something in a very honest and cutting way. So I would also like to say I'm not one to threaten, but if you are trying to accomplish something and you need to work on some aspect of your inner world that is getting in the way, I am strongly urging you to take a moment to stop and analyze whether or not it is time to work on something within you first before you go for the thing you want and it blows up in your face and gives you a cutting truth that not only kind of hurts your feelings, but slaps you in the face with why you don't have something, and then you have to come back and learn this lesson anyway. Next card, Ten of Swords in reverse. This is represented by Malthus. And the Ten of Swords is usually a card that you want to go, oh, hell no. But right here, I think this is a good thing. I just want to double check the message I'm getting. Um, the Ten of Swords is kind of like when life has put you through the ringer and you've been betrayed, you've been through it all, and like there's like nothing worse that can happen except the supreme, extreme moment of pure hell. And Ten of Swords in reverse is telling me that as you work on this issue, any challenges or frustration that you're having, once you take a step back, see what you do have, work with your resources, and work on yourself, anything that's really making you feel like giving up is going to be released. You're pretty much also going to step out of a cycle that almost took you out. You're being dragged out of a breaking point that you weren't going to leave on your own. And that's usually what Ten of Swords is about. And in this particular situation, the Ten of Swords can mean that. But as I started out, the focus with this message that came up was that there was something that you were struggling to achieve, but that there was some work to be done. From what I'm seeing here, if you take a step back, reassess, work on yourself a little bit, that thing that's getting in the way of that achievement is going to dissolve because your old self not only doesn't fit, but will no longer exist. You'll literally be putting yourself in a new timeline by relaxing and allowing yourself to see what's there. All right, so with that being said, what advice do I have moving forward? Ten of Pentacles, Barbados. Barbados, he's the timeline jumper. Get into your quantum leap. Get into focusing on the things that'll make you happy. Ten of Pentacles means you're financially fulfilled. Um, your earthly plane, your physical plane is fulfilled. And this can include the sensual aspects of the earthly plane. So your body is nourished. The intimacy is there. The friendships are there. the brunches, the conversations, the breakfast in bed, the romantic dinners, the family affairs, the positive aspects of working at a job that respects you and pays you well, hopefully, the ability to attract clients, people, and just resources that respect you, value you, and cannot say enough good things about you. All of that is going to start with working on the inner world that has your perception stuck and attracting the obstacles that you're dealing with. So go from the Ten of Swords and a reverse Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles means that everything is about to come into form and you're about to be really happy, but you really have to go work on that inner world and really clear the clutter and the chaos and see what is disconnected from the life that I'm seeking to experience and the life that I'm living right now. And that's exactly where you'll start to find your shifts and your breakthroughs. With that being said, I'm about to move around. Have a good one and let me know what you think if this resonated with you.